Most people use these two words like they mean the same thing. They don't. And if you design one like it's the other, your dashboard will fail, no matter how good your DAX is. In the next few minutes, I'll show you exactly what separates the two and why mixing them up is the single most common mistake beginners make. Think about your car. The dashboard behind the wheel shows you 3 or 4 numbers: speed, fuel, engine temperature. That's it. You glance at it for a second and keep driving. Now, think about the full diagnostic report your mechanic gives you after a service. Pages of sensor readings, part numbers, and technical notes. Same car, same data. 2 completely different tools for 2 completely different moments. A report is built for depth. It's detailed, it's often multiple pages, and it's meant to be read carefully, page by page, filter by filter, usually by someone who already knows what question they're trying to answer and needs the raw detail to answer it. A report's audience is usually someone doing the analysis themselves, an analyst reconciling numbers, an auditor checking a transaction trail, a data team validating a figure before it goes into a board meeting. They need every row. They have the time and the training to dig through it. A dashboard is the opposite. It's built for speed, usually one screen. It has to answer the question, "How are we doing?" in about 5 seconds, before the viewer even starts consciously thinking about it. If someone has to stop, squint, and figure out what they're looking at, it's not doing its job.
A dashboard's audience is usually a decision maker, not an analyst. A plant manager walking past a screen on the floor, a CFO opening a phone app between meetings, a sales director checking numbers before a call. They don't have 10 minutes to explore. They need the answer now.
Let's put it side by side. A report explores. A dashboard monitors. A report is detailed. A dashboard is summarized. Reports are usually multi-page, built for analysts, and can take minutes to read properly. Dashboards are one page, built for decision makers, and need to be understood in seconds. And there's one more difference worth noting. Reports are often static, pulled at the end of the day or week. Dashboards are usually connected to live or near real-time data, because the whole point is checking right now. Here's what this looks like in practice, using something close to home for a finance team. An accounts payable aging report lists every single invoice: vendor, due date, amount, status. That's the report. An accounts payable dashboard takes that same data and asks, what's our total outstanding balance? What percentage is overdue? And who are our top 5 vendors by exposure? Same source data, completely different output, because they're answering different questions. Here's where most people go wrong. They take a report mindset. More detail is more value, and cram it into a dashboard layout. They add every filter, every chart, every KPI they can think of because it feels like they're being thorough. The result looks busy, feels overwhelming, and nobody can actually find the answer they came for. Ironically, the more you add, the less useful it becomes.
This isn't just an aesthetic problem. If a dashboard takes 30 seconds to interpret instead of 5, people stop opening it. They go back to asking someone else for the number or pulling their own report, and all the work you put into building that dashboard goes unused. Getting this distinction right at the start saves you from rebuilding the whole thing later. So before you open Power BI, ask yourself one question. Am I building something to be explored or something to be understood instantly? That answer decides everything else. Your layout, your color choices, how many charts you use, even your font sizes. In the next part, we'll break down exactly what makes a dashboard effective once you've made that decision. The specific characteristics that separate a dashboard people actually use from one that gets ignored after the first week. See you in the next one.